What's up, guys? It's your boy RussianCarl here, back again after a week-long hiatus as I prepare for week 5 of my of the PAL. This week I am going up against Coach Elise and the Georgia Gengars. As you can see on the side there, I have her roster just going down the side of the screen there, and she's got that Tapu Fini, Incineroar, Alolan Ninetales, Espeon, Cloyster, Gengar, Lantern, Trevenant, and Lucario. There's a lot of big things on there that I really don't like to go up against, namely the Fini and Lucario. They do a lot of damage to my team. But I'll just do a quick rundown of what I can expect here. The Finny's most likely just going to be some bulky build. It could be like a max special attack, like max one of the defenses or HP or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what she thinks exactly. Or it could be just like your standard Combine set. Either way, it does pose a threat to a lot of my guys. As you see, I'm not bringing Garchomp this week. It doesn't have a very good matchup against a lot of her team. So as much as I want to get some kills in the league, it doesn't look like that's going to be happening. But anyway, so that's the Fitting the Incineroar. I'm expecting what makes sense, maybe a bulky max HP, max attack, maybe Assault Vest or something on it, Sinium Z possibly, because it is pretty slow, but it does have really good defenses and really good HP stat. And there's 115 base attack is nothing to sneeze at either. So if that comes, it can do some damage, especially to like my Magnezone or my or my Metagross or my Nihilego, which really can take physical hit. The Alolan Ninetales, I'm pretty sure she's going to bring this, mostly because I am a sand team, and the best way to disrupt my sand team is to set up your own weather. So, I apologize for the sniffles, but she does have the possible hail setter there. And she does have a few guys on the team who don't really care about the hail either. I mean, Cloyster kind of thrives in it. Lucario doesn't give too much of a crud about it, because Lucario, I mean, he's still, everyone on her team except for the Ninetales and the Cloyster will take damage from the hail, but a lot of them are bulky enough that they don't really care. Espeon, she could run like a support thing because it does get Wish and stuff like that, but most likely I'm probably going to see like a max speed, max special attack, probably like a Life Orb or Choice Specs on it. Try to do as much damage as possible. The Cloyster, most likely I'm going to see Shell Smash in my face, and I am prepared for it, but I really don't want to fight it. The Gengar, she could Life Orb it, she could Choice Scarf it, she could Sash it. Either way, with any of those, it's going to be max speed, max special attack. Hoping for Scarf, because Scarf doesn't really do it any justice against my team. Because I have a lot of stuff that if she decides one move, I could switch into this. If she decides another, I could switch into this. So if she locks herself in, I'm perfectly fine with that. Lantern does give me an issue, depending on what its ability is. If it's like Water Absorb, then... Oh my gosh, my nose. I'm so sorry, guys. If it's Water Absorb, then my Gastron needs to rely on other things. I believe I did put Earthquake on my Gastron this week for that situation. If it's Volt Absorb, then I need to be careful with like Magnezone, Nihilego throwing out Thunderbolts. No, actually, I took Thunderbolt off Nihilego. Trevenant. I'll probably see the Trevenant because it does counter Gastron pretty well, as it, I mean, I do have a lot of ground and rock types on my team. So a Horn Leech out of that wouldn't be, a terrible idea on her part. And Lucario, I guarantee you she's bringing this, because close combat from this thing devastates my team. Nihilego can't really stand up to it. Takes 2 bullet punches and is dead. Gastron can take a hit, doesn't want to though. Metagross can take a close combat, but it can't really take an Earthquake if Lucario's carrying it. Manabuzz can fight this thing because it's physically bulky, but again, doesn't really want to, and I have to be careful with my roosts and stuff. Gigalith straight up dies to it. Magnezone dies to it. It's just not a good time. Yeah, I'm probably expecting, the Finny, Cloyster. I'm probably going to see like Finny, Ninetales, Cloyster, Lantern, Lucario, Trevenant. But, I don't know, sorry about that. It could change. I mean, I can never really get in her head to see what she's thinking, so she could have any kind of matchup against me. Anyway, let's get into what I'm bringing this week. So first up, I got Squishy the Nihilego. He's running that Power Gem, Psyshock, Sludge Bomb, and Hidden Power. He is holding it. I did make it modest for this week, as well as give it a Focus Dash. So it can, the Hidden Power is Hidden Power Fire. So if it does get a Beast Boost for picking off something, say like the Finny or the Incineroar, because it does outspeed those, excuse me, then a Hidden Power Fire at +1 does O-code the Lucario, so if I'm at full health, I can take a close combat, or a Bullet Punch, and Sash does protect me from getting pretty much destroyed on either part there. Psyshock is if it goes up against the Gengar, and Sludge Bomb is for the Ninetales or the Ninetales or the Finny, while Power Gem pretty much takes care of the Incineroar or the Cloyster. Doesn't really have anything super effective to hit Lantern, Espeon, or Trevenant, but I'm just hoping maybe after I get a kill or two that a +1 or +2 like Sludge Bomb could do decent damage to them. Anyway, after that, I have Sluggo. He is my Gastrodon. He's running Earthquake, Scald, Toxic, and Recover. He is physically defensive. This is pretty much going to be my switch into the Lantern, because Lantern with Volt Switch or Scald, this guy negates both with his ability and typing, and then hopefully an Earthquake can do some decent damage. I understand he is attack down, but I really didn't do a lot of prep for this week, so I didn't change like natures or anything like that. But yeah, Earthquake take care of the Lantern as well as he can take physical hits from the Lucario and dish out an Earthquake in return, or go for a Scald Burn. Toxic in case he's going up against, say, the Cloyster or the Espeon. Again, I'm probably not going to use Toxic though because of the Misty Surge on Finny. That's going to prevent any statusing or haxing this fight. It's unfortunate. And Recover is just going to keep me alive for a little bit. Yeah, I don't see much use out of him. He's really got only 1 or 2 specific spots he wants to come in on. After that, we do have Oz, the Great and Powerful Metagross. He's got that Bullet Punch, Zen Headbutt, Meteor Mash, and Earthquake. Again, Bullet Punch gives me priority, and it pretty much, between Bullet Punch and Meteor Mash, I take care of that Ninetales pretty easily. Zen Headbutt gives me a way to fight the Gengar. Earthquake gives me a way to fight Lucario, Lantern, and Incineroar. Also, he is Assault Vested, max HP investment, a max attack, so he can take 2 hits from Gengar or Espeon. Not both, though. If he catches one of them on the switch, they're pretty much dead because a Meteor Mash Okos Espeon, and his Headbutt completely destroys Gengar. Trevenant might be a little issue because it is pretty bulky and tanky. But I think I could work my way around that as well. Anyway, moving on. We got Mandy, the Mandibuzz. Physically defensive Mandibuzz with U-turn, knockoff, roost, and foul play. It's got Overcoat and the Rocky Helmet. Again, this is another thing. I can use this to stop the Incineroar in its tracks or the Lucario. With Rocky Helmet, any physical hits on him, he's really going to hurt them. And I'm physically bulky enough that it'll probably hurt them more than it'll hurt me. Roost will keep me alive. Knockoff, I'm hoping to hit maybe like the Espeon or the Trevenant, not because last time I saw a Trevenant, it ran some weird Citrus Berry set on me, so I really knock off that berry, cut that out right at the get-go. Also super effective, whatever. So that is that. What is next? After that is the Danger Gigalith. He is my sand setter. He's holding the Smooth Rock to get those 8 turns of sand, so I can get maximum annoyance on my opponents. Normally Garchomp would be here to make use of that with the Sand Force, but this week I'm not bringing him. I mean, Mandibuzz is immune to it anyway. Everyone on my team is immune to the sand. I think no one really gets hurt. Doesn't really gonna benefit anyone anyone on my team other than just doing chip damage to my opponent. So it's not going to be exactly a necessity to get the sand up or to set rocks or something like that. Because while she does have a couple rock weaknesses, she does have resistances as well in Lucario. Lucario doesn't give a crap about rocks. But Lucario also Okos him with close combat too, which I really don't want that situation happening. I'm shooting for as big of a differential as I can, but if it comes down to I got to sack someone off to get a clean switch on the Lucario, I think the Danger is going to be the guy to do it. Alright, so anyway, after that we have Bill Nye, the Science Magnezone. He is max HP, max special attack, rocking that Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Flash Cannon, and Hidden Power. I believe he is Hidden Power Ground? I think it's Ground? I actually don't remember. I just didn't get rid of Hidden Power on him since I last used him. I think it's Hidden Power Ground. Or it's Fire. It's one of those. Those two are the only ones that make sense. But he's basically like, if Finny... He's my way to kill Finny if it's not doing Calm Mind stuff. or if Nihilego isn't got a good matchup against it. Thunderbolt Volt Switch. Analytic, since he is pretty much slower than a lot of her team, he's guaranteed to get an Analytic boost. Even though she has Lucario, a Steel type, I'm not running Magnet Pull because I really... He just destroys. He destroys me. Even with my max HP and my 115 base defense, close combat wrecks me. So, not dealing with that. I'd rather just, be like, oh, Lucario's probably going to come in here, hit Volt Switch, get out of there, because God knows I don't want to get hit. But anyway, if the Lantern's not running Volt Absorb as well, I can Volt Switch Thunderbolt pretty much at my leisure. Flash Cannon hits the Finny neutrally, the Espeon neutrally, the destroys the Ninetales, hits the Cloyster neutrally, hits Gengar neutrally, hits Trevenant neutrally. So I do have a lot of options here. I think the only thing that, again, the only thing I really don't want to fight is possibly Incineroar, depending if she's running speed on it. It's probably going to be max HP, because, I mean, why not? But, because, more HP, more Flare Blitzes. And Lucario is the only other thing that really scares it. And possibly Volt Absorb in the Lantern, but that's yet to be seen. Anyway, so that about wraps up this team building video. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like down below. And if you guys want to see more PAL content from myself, then hit that subscribe button as well, because, support is always appreciated, and I really want to just keep pumping these videos out. So anyway, that's all we got for today. Hopefully tomorrow we can take... I'm just completely stumbling over my words here, but hopefully tomorrow I'll have the battle up as well. I believe I'm supposed to battle her later today. So hopefully we get the battle up there tomorrow, and you guys can see what went down. See ya.